Right. So this is our yoga flow. Tonight we're going to do a heart opener. Welcome, Amy, and we'll just need a set of blocks, a strap if you would like one. We're going to start on our back today, and just bending your knees, feet flat on the floor, knees towards the ceiling, hands by your side. Maybe bring a gentle gaze behind your eyes. You're also welcome to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just begin here with your breath. Belly rise on your inhales, belly falls on your exhales. Breath here. Let it all go on your next exhale. Release your hands by your hips if they were anywhere else. We're going to squeeze our glutes, lift our hips, reach your thumbs overhead, tap your thumbs. Exhale, arms and hips lower, tap the floor. Inhale, hips and arms lift, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower down. We're going to add on this time. Inhale, hips and arms lift. Squeeze, 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 thumbs tap, hold the hips high. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your arms. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, hips and arms lift. Thumbs tap, exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower down. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach high overhead. Exhale, hips and arms lower. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. You're welcome to tuck your chin in towards your chest or keep your head, neck, and shoulders grounded to the floor. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side. That's comfortable. Gently sway back to center. Now we're going to rock and roll ourselves a few times along our spine. A little gentle spinal massage as many times as you need. On the last one, we're going to come on up to a tabletop at the center of our mat. Wrists directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Tuck your toes, hand with your belly. Inhale, lift your gaze. On your exhale, untuck your toes, press the floor away, create space between your shoulders. Inhale, tuck your toes. Draw your elbow creases to the top of the mat. Spread your fingertips wide. Exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine, gaze toward your navel. A few more times here, cat and cow with your breath. Inhale, gaze up, look up. Exhale, round. Once more. On your next breath, just let it all go. Come back to a neutral spine. Bump your hips side to side, warming up your hips here. Today's theme is a heart opener, the other H. Even though we're warming up the hips, we want to get everything nice and warm. Come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, lengthen your right leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in toward your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow your right leg up and over to the outer left hip. Inhale, get straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow. This time, maybe look over your left shoulder and you can see your right toes. Once more. Inhale, pick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen straight back. Exhale, draw that right foot up and over to the left side. Pressing the ball of your right foot in towards the floor. Maybe looking over your shoulder. Maybe you see more of that right foot or your right calf. To deepen the stretch, you can draw your right heel closer towards the floor Likewise, to lessen, you can rock towards your toes or the ball of your right foot. Hold it here for one more round of breath. Come back to a neutral spine. Release that right knee down. And the cat keeps trying to drink out of my water cup. Come back to that neutral spine. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in toward your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow that left leg up and over to the right side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw that left leg up and over. Stealing your left foot towards the floor. Maybe looking over your right shoulder this time. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in toward your nose. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw that left leg up and over as far as you can over to the right side. Looking over that right shoulder, maybe you see more of that left foot or leg. You can rock forwards and backwards if that's comfortable, or stay just where you're at in that stretch. Digging the heel closer towards the floor to deepen that sensation, rocking towards your toes to lessen. Stack your shoulders back over your wrists, draw your left knee back under your hip. Come back to those hips side to side, any organic movement once again, adding a gentle sway here. From your tabletop, tuck your toes, draw your knees wide and sink your hips towards your heels, reaching your fingertips long to the top of your mat, allowing your forehead to rest on the floor. Think about reaching your fingertips further towards the top of the mat on your inhales. Hold those fingertips as far as they go. On your exhale, sink your hips towards your heels. Rounds of breath here in your child's pose. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Hands can stay on your mat. They're welcome to come off of the mat for a little deeper stretch. Biceps hug your ears. Feeling that stretch all along the right side body. On your next inhale, gently walk your hands back through center. And on your exhale, draw your hands over to the right side. Same options here. Arms can stay on your mat. You're welcome to come off to the side. You want to feel that stretch all along the left side body. On your next inhale, walk your hands back through center. Bend your elbows slightly, bringing your palms to touch at the crown of your head. Stay here if this is comfortable. If you want to get a little bit deeper, draw your thumbs towards the crown of your head, maybe continuing down toward the nape of your neck. Walk your elbows further to the top of the mat, opening up your chest, your shoulders, deepening that tricep stretch. Then release your hands back down to the floor. Rise up. Walk your hands up, palm print forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips, coming to our first downward facing dog. Gently pedal out your heels, bend and extend one leg at a time, allowing your hips to sway from side to side. With a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your feet towards your wrists, coming to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands down towards the mat. You can grab opposite elbows. Find a gentle sway from side to side. Really allowing your neck to hang nice and loose. Feeling the stretch in your lower back. Feeling sway back through center. Release your hands towards the floor. Right hand is on the floor on a block. Sweep your left arm towards the ceiling. Maybe add a gentle bend into that right knee, keeping the left leg straight. Gazing up to challenge your balance, gazing down to add balance. Gently release your left hand towards the floor. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Maybe a slight bend in that left knee while holding your right leg straight. Option to gaze down for balance or up to challenge your balance. Gently release your right hand towards the floor. Pedal out your heels here in that forward fold, just as we did in our downward facing dog. With your hands still towards the floor, slowly roll all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders, last to arrive. Roll your shoulders down and back. Standing here with your feet under your hips, pinkies in, thumbs out, reaching through the crown of your head, and bring a gentle gaze behind your eyes. If you're able to hold your balance, you can close both of your eyes. And just holding here in mountain pose. Think about drawing your shoulders down and away from your ears. One more round of breath here. Now arms sweep high. Exhale, release your right hand by your hip, deep side bend over to the right, left bicep hugs your left ear. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand by your hip, deep side bend over to the left. Inhale, one more time each side. Exhale, right arm down. Sucking that left shoulder directly over the right. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, left arm side bends. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your gaze, spread your fingertips nice and wide. Inhale, reach. One more just like that. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins or to the blocks. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back, coming into your high plank. Option to lower down to your knees at any time. Wrists under your shoulders, slightly rock forward. Lower all the way down, full chaturanga. Once you arrive, untuck your toes, mini cobra, press up. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage, press up, full cobra. Option to hover your thighs. Come through tabletop or meet directly back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels, keeping your gaze towards your navel. Bend, deep extend. Inhale, lift your right leg high, bend your right knee, stack your hip. Circle out your right ankle, try to lower your left heel. Kick your right leg straight back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Kick it back. Exhale, step your right foot in between your palms. Lower your left knee. You can hold your left toes tucked or keep them untucked. Keep your left hand on the inside of your right foot on the floor on a block. Sweep your right arm towards the ceiling. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder, forwards and backwards. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, tap your left hip or thigh. Thread the needle. Inhale, reach, right arm up. Exhale, sweep. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, tee out the arms, rise, looking over your right hip. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, exalted, low lunge. Draw your right hand to the inside of your left thigh. Left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your left foot. Tuck your left toes. Inhale, rise up. Find your high crescent. Both toes are forward. Holding here and breathing. Very nice. Exhale, lunge, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach, two more. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Woo. Inhale, reach and hold. Keep a bend that front right knee. Seal your left foot. Find your warrior one. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Pivot your left foot to the long edge. Find your extended side. You can lower that right elbow to your right thigh. You can hover it. You can draw it forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Commit to that bend, that front right knee. Left arm can come down your left leg or around towards your right hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pivot your left toes. Come back to that high crescent right where we started. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep, lightning crescent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep, two more times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Hold it here, hinge forward. Sweep your arms around to the front and then bring your hands to heart center. Left elbow connects towards your right knee, revolved high lunge. Holding here and breathing. Come to your low crescent, square out your shoulders, plant your hands to frame your right foot. Great opportunity to plant your hands on blocks at any height. We're going to seal that back left foot as we straighten the front right leg, finding our pyramid pose. So you want to really pull that right hip back. Think about twisting your left hip forward. You can adjust your stance, making your feet closer together or widening that distance. Hands can remain on blocks or on the floor, framing your front right foot. Left toes at 45 degrees. Hips are square. So naturally that right hip is going to inch forward. Continue to pull it back. You're welcome to keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted as high as is comfortable for you. If you'd like, you can draw your forehead towards your knee. You can walk your hands back towards your left foot. Wherever you are, hold it for one more breath. Really bend into that right knee, plant your hands down. Step your right foot back to meet the left. So any props out of the way. And then lower all the way down, coming into your flow. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right, we're going to repeat that same flow on the left side. Hold it here in your down dog. Pedal out your heels. Come back to your breath. The heels gently. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, stack your hip, and try to lower your right heel. Hold the heel lowered if you can. Square out your hips, kick your left leg straight back. Feel that deepening stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, step your left foot in between your palms. Once you get there, lower your back right knee. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Holding here and breathing. Right hand stays on the inside of your left foot on the floor or on a block. Inhale, sweep your left arm high. Circle out your left wrist. You can gaze up or down. Circle out your shoulder forwards and backwards. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tap your right hip or thigh. Thread the needle. Inhale, reach 2 more times. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, lift. Rise up, left arm back, right arm forward. Twisting, looking over your left hip. Deep inhale. Exhale, revolt or exalted low lunge. Left hand comes to the inside or back of your right thigh. Right arm to the ceiling. Press your hips forward. Holding here and breathing. Exhale, cartwheel back down. Lift your right foot, right knee. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. When you adjust your stance, feel free to do so. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach and hold. Seal your back right foot. Find your warrior one. Hips and shoulders are square. Commit to that bend, your front left knee. We're going to pivot the right toes all the way to the long edge of your mat. Open up the hips, open up your shoulders and your chest, extended side. Feel free to adjust your stance at any time. You can lower that elbow down or hold it hovering. Deep inhale. Commit to that bend, that front left knee. Reverse your warrior. Right arm down your right leg or around towards your left hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pivot your right toes. Come back to that high crescent. Exhale, lightning crosses with the arms back. Hinge forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep and hold. Hold the hinge forward like you're about to take flight. Sweep your arms around forward. Bring your hands to heart center. Now draw your right elbow to your left knee. Revolve to high lunge. Try to keep the hands at heart center. Deep twist. Inhale, come back to center. Frame your left foot. Hands on the floor, hands on blocks. Seal your back right foot as you straighten your front left leg. It's going to feel really nice on your left quadricep to straighten it. My legs were shaking. Feel free to use those blocks at any time. You're welcome to walk your feet closer in. Probably easiest to walk that back foot in. Right toes remain at 45 degrees like they're at 3 o'clock. Left toes still at 12 o'clock. Remember to pull that left hip back and right hip forward. Counterclockwise twist of your hips to keep the hips square. Stay here. When you're ready, you can come into that forward fold, bringing your forehead towards your knee, holding here and breathing in your pyramid pose. You're welcome to create a bend in that front left knee. To get deeper in that stretch, you can try to straighten it at any time. Add that bend back at any time. One more round of breath here in your pyramid pose. Left hip back, right hip forward. Bend your front left knee as deep as you need to plant your hands on the floor. Right foot stays back, step your left foot to meet the right. Lower all the way down. Once you get there, lift up. We'll all meet back in down dog. Just begin to pedal it out. Moving back to your breath. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your right knee, stack your hip, lower the left heel. Square out your hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Stay here. You can kick that right foot through. Fallen star, lifting the left arm up. Plant your left hand if it was lifted. Knee to nose, kick it straight back. Come back, knee to nose. Step your step your right foot in between your palms. Left arm down, reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Circle out your wrist. Circle out your shoulder. And reverse. Thread the needle, inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep and tap. Very nice. Inhale, lift, open the chest. Exhale, sweep and tap. Really draw that arm up, maybe draw it back. Exhale, tap last time. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, lower that left knee. Revolved, low lunge. Right arm back, left arm forward. Exalted lunge, draw your right arm down to the left thigh, left arm to the ceiling. You can keep your gaze forward. You can gaze up, press the hips forward. Feel that stretch in your front left hip. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Lift that back left knee, shoulder stacked over your hips. Exhale, cactus for 3. Inhale, maybe lift your gaze with your cactus, challenge your balance. 1 more. Come back to center. Plant your left foot, find your warrior 1. Bend a little bit deeper into that right knee if you can. Pivot your left toes all the way, extended side. Deep inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, pivot your left toes, come back to your high crescent. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep, lightning crescent. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep and hold. Sweep your arms around in front. Bring your hands to heart center. Hold them at heart center and twist, twist, twist to the right. Seal your left elbow to your right knee. To center. Plant your hands to frame your right foot. Maybe walk that left foot in if it's comfortable. And then try to straighten that front right leg. Rotate your hips in a clockwise motion. Really think about pulling that left hip forward to the top of your mat as you naturally pull that right hip back. No matter the distance of your feet, whether you have a bend or no bend, that front right knee, the focus is going to be on the hips. You want to get them as square as you possibly can. The rest is just for fun to get deeper into that stretch. Hold it here for 1 more breath. Bend into that right knee. Plant your hands. Make sure that left foot's far back enough. Step your right foot back. Come into your flow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we'll all meet back in down dog. Beautiful flow. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Square out your hips, lower that right heel if you can. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back, keep the heel lowered. Inhale, lift, exhale, knee to nose. Too many H body parts. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Hold it here, kick through, fallen star. Plant your right hand if it's lifted, knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee in between your palms. Right hand on the floor, left arm lifts high. Circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap your right hip or thigh. Thread the needle, inhale, reach. Twist open. Exhale, tap. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach. Lower that back right knee if it's lifted. Tee out the arms, left arm back, right arm forward. Deep inhale. Exhale, left arm continues back, right arm towards the ceiling. Remember, you can keep your gaze forward. To challenge your balance, look up towards your right fingertips. Press those hips forward. Notice the difference between stretch and your front right hip. Tuck your back right foot. Inhale, rise up. Left arm meets the right. High crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. That back knee can tap the floor, but it does not have to. Inhale, reach. One more. Inhale, reach. Seal that back right foot. Keep that left knee bent. Warrior one. Pivot your right foot all the way. Open up, extended side. Option to lower that left knee, that left elbow toward your left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Keep that bend in the front left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pivot your right toes. Come back to that high crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lightning crosses with the arms back. Hinge forward. Inhale, rise. Two more. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep and hold. Hold the hinge forward. Sweep your arms around front. Bring your hands to heart center prayer. Hold the hands there. Rotate that right elbow to your left knee. Revolve, lunge. Come back to center. Plant your hands to frame your left foot on the floor or on a block. Maybe walk that right foot in as you straighten that left leg. Right toes at 45. Rotating your hips counterclockwise. Right hip forward, left hip back. Feel free to create as deep of a bend as you'd like. And that front left knee. Don't be scared to use any props. To your front left knee as you plant your hands, frame the left foot. Draw that right foot back a little bit if you need to. Lift the left leg. Lower all the way down. Medium back and down dog. Pedal it out. Great. We're going to run through it one more time on each side. We're going to take out a few things. We're going to take out some pulses. So it'll be a little bit quicker flow on each side. Back to your breath here in down dog. Gently lower the heels. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, tap the floor. Inhale, lift. Two more. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Step your right foot in between your palms. Right arm towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach and hold. Lower that back left foot. Find your exalted lunge right away. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your right foot. Tuck your left toes. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, give me one cactus. Inhale, reach. Seal your back left foot, warrior one. Pivot your left toe, extended side. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, come back to your high crescent. Exhale, sweep and hold. Sweep the arms around in front. Bring your hands to heart center. Rotate left elbow to right knee. Hold that twist. Straighten that front right leg if you can. Reach your left arm down, right arm up. Hold that front leg straight. Pivot your arms, come back to your pyramid pose. Here and breathing. Hips rotating clockwise. I personally find it a little bit easier if I think about drawing that left hip forward. It'll naturally pull the hip that's inching forward, that should be back. Plant your hands to frame your right foot, bend into your right knee. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Lower all the way down. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift and hold. Step your left foot in between your palms. Left arm to the ceiling. Circle out your wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap the right hip. Inhale, reach, twist. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach, lower your back right knee. Go right into exalted warrior. Left arm down, right arm up. Barbell down, frame your left foot. Tuck your right toe. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, one cactus, lunge. Inhale, reach, seal your back right foot. Warrior one. Pivot your right toes a little bit more to the long edge, extended side. And reverse. Inhale, come back to that high crescent, top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep and hold. Draw your arms around front. Hands to heart center. Rotate right elbow to left knee. Twist and hold. Reach your right arm down, lift your left arm up, open your wings. Try to straighten that front left leg. Square out your hips and shoulders. Plant your hands. Holding here and breathing. Right toes to 45. Remember, pull that right hip forward. It'll naturally pull that left hip back. I always find that when I focus on the hip that's supposed to go back, I'm like, it's as far back as it'll go. And then I push my hip that's automatically being pulled backwards. I press it up and it squares out my hips just a little bit more. Of course, if you feel any kind of pinch or anything, just release it and come back into it when you're ready. Bend into your front left knee, plant your hands. Step your left foot back to meet the right and come into your flow. We'll all meet back in down dog. Pedal it out. We're going to find power dog, bend the knees, shins hovering. Exhale, press forward, find your high plank, optional lower down at any time. We're holding here in high plank for 3, 2, and then lower all the way down. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Reach your arms by your side, pinkies in, thumbs out, palms facing down. Keep the gaze down towards the floor to avoid straining your neck. We're going to inhale, lift, locust pose. Arms, legs, everything lifts. Exhale, lower down 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release all the way down. Walk your hands back into your shoulders. Press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release. One more time, press up, mini cobra. Gently release down. Walk your hands to your low rib cage, press up, full cobra. You're welcome to come to upward facing dog, lifting your hips and tops of your thighs, or you can keep them sealed to the mat. Tap shoelace portion of each foot, press into the floor regardless. Bring a gentle gaze over your left shoulder. You can twist a little bit deeper if that's comfortable. Come back through center. Gently look over your right shoulder. Back through center. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down. Once you arrive, bring your hands back under your shoulders. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, tap. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, tap. 2 more on each side. Inhale, right leg. And lower. Left leg. And lower. One more time each side. Squeeze your glutes. Hold at the top. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Left leg. Last time. Hold and lift for 3, 2, and gently release down. We're going to find broken wing. Keep your left hand under your left shoulder. Reach your right arm long. Really relax that right leg. I like to allow that right leg to just roll side to side. Keep your chin on the floor. Inhale, lift your left leg high and tip onto your right hip. You can bend that top left knee, bringing your left foot to the floor behind your hip. And just gently rest your head on a block or on the floor. You want to feel the stretch opening in your left hip and in your right shoulder. Back to center. Both hips in towards the floor. Walk your right hand under your shoulder. Lengthen your left arm long directly from your left shoulder. Keep your right hand boxed out under your shoulder. Relax that left leg. Roll it side to side. Come back to center. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Tip onto your right hip. Sorry, your left hip. And then bend your right knee, planting your foot behind your hip. You can just rest your cheek or ear towards the floor, whichever is comfortable. Feeling the stretch this time in your left shoulder and in your right hip. Back onto your tummy, both hip bones, both shoulders. Walk your left hand in. Press yourself up and back. Come back to your child's pose. Draw your knees wide, sink your hips towards your heels, and just gently resting your forehead back onto the mat. You're welcome to place a block under your forehead. Just noticing how this child's pose feels compared to where we started in class. Maybe add a gentle rock from your forehead side to side. Maybe add a gentle sway of your hips from left to right. Moving here any way that's comfortable for you in your child's pose this evening. Gently sway back through center. Inhale, rise up, find a tabletop position, and lower to your favorite side. Allow your legs to come out long in front of you. You will want to have one block near you. We're not going to use it just yet, but you will want to have it near you. With your feet on the floor, reach your arms long, exhale, lower all the way down, slow and steady. If this hurts your back or is uncomfortable, feel free to lower one forearm at a time down to the floor. As you arrive, head, neck, and shoulders are grounded. Walk your heels a little bit closer in towards your hips. Release your hands by your sides. Squeeze your glutes, nothing else, and then lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, squeeze your glutes. Hold it here, lift your toes. Lower your toes, lift your heels. Lower your heels, lower your hips. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Pull yourself into a tight ball. Add any movement, side to side, forwards and backwards, that feels comfortable for you. So often when we're in bridge, we're engaging our core, our back, our glutes, our hamstrings. So by isolating the glutes, you're really feeling it differently than if you want to be engaging everything. Gently sway back through center. Option to use a strap here if you like. We're going to find happy baby. Bring the soles of your feet to the ceiling as your knees continue to track towards the outer edges of your shoulders. You can grab the back side of your thighs. You can grab the outer edge of your calf or the outer edge of each foot. Allow your knees to draw out wide. Maybe staying here if that's comfortable. Maybe add a gentle sway here as well. Any variation of your happy baby. Gently sway back through center. Extend your left leg long. Release your right foot, calf, or thigh and bind your hands on your right shin. Coming into wind removing pose on the right side. As your right knee draws up towards your right shoulder to avoid your rib cage. With the guidance of your left hand, gently draw your right knee across your midline and over to the left side of your body. That right knee can tap the floor, a block, or hover in space. You're welcome to gaze over your left shoulder, up towards the ceiling, or over your right shoulder for a deeper stretch. Gently come back to center. Allow the sole of your right foot to come to the inside of your left leg for reclined tree. And any tension that you're holding in your hips and in that knee, just let it go, melting into your mat. You probably didn't even notice you were holding tension until you let it all go. Keeping your right knee bent, plant your right foot on the floor. Knee to the ceiling, flex your left toes, inhale, lift, and cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Allow your left knee to draw away from your midline. Cactus your arms, bringing your palms facing up, and then allow your knees to fall over to the right. Come back through center and over to the left. One more time, side to side. Center. Plant your left foot to meet the right. Draw your knees back in towards your chest. And come into your happy baby again. You're always welcome to grab the back side of your thighs, maybe your calves, maybe the outer edge of your feet. Maybe find a gentle sway or just stay in place. Come back through center, holding on to the left leg or foot. Extend your right leg long, or single leg happy baby. Release the bind of your left thigh, calf, or foot and bind your hands on your left shin. Draw your left knee up towards your left shoulder, avoiding your rib cage for wind removing pose on the left side. Head, neck, and shoulders stay grounded to the floor. Release your bind and using your right hand, allow your left knee to cross over the center and over to the right side of your body. Maybe that left knee taps a block or the floor or just hovers in space. You can look over your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. To deepen that stretch, you're welcome to look over your left shoulder, maybe extend your left arm long. Back through center. And allow the sole of that left foot to come to the inside of your right leg for reclined tree on the left side. Any tension that you may inadvertently be holding in your glutes or in that left knee, just let it go and melt into your mat. Keeping your left knee bent, plant your left foot on the floor near your glutes. Flex your right foot, inhale, lift your right leg to the ceiling, and then cross your right ankle over your left thigh, allowing your right knee to pull away from your body. This time, bring your arms overhead and then grab opposite elbows. Allow your knees this time to fall over to the right, back through center, over to the left. Back through center, one more time each side. And through center. Release your hands by your side. Release your right foot to meet the left. Walk your heels in close towards your glutes, arms by your side, squeezing your glutes only. Lift your hips. Notice the difference. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, squeeze and hold. Grab your block, and on the lowest setting, place the block underneath your hips. Allow your hips to land back on that block, and then just melting into the block. Lifting one foot at a time up towards the ceiling, supported legs up the wall, holding the feet flexed, arms by your side. Hold it here for one more round of breath. Stay here as long as you like, or you can reach your hands towards your toes and adding some pointing and flexing of your fingers, your ankles, your wrist, maybe adding some circles. Everything moving all class. And gently lower one or both feet at a time. Knees remain bent. Back towards the floor. And then allow your knees to butterfly open. Soles of your feet together, and you can cactus your arms. You're welcome to stay here with that block. If it's uncomfortable, you can always set the block off at any time. Holding here, recline butterfly. Allowing your sacrum to melt into the block, into the floor. Hips slightly elevated, chest open. Draw back towards one another, towards the ceiling. Pressing your feet into the floor, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, and allow that block to come off to the side. Releasing your hips back towards the floor. Extend your legs and arms long in opposite directions. Create a tiny arch in your lower back. Full body stretch. Stay here if this is comfortable. If you'd like, you can rest your hands by your side, and allowing your feet to just fall open. Shrug your shoulders up up towards your ears, and then relax them down. Clench your fists and squeeze your glutes, and then release everything in towards the mat, palms opening up. Engage your quadriceps and squeeze your toes like you're trying to pick up a piece of paper. Release your toes, spread them wide, and release your quadriceps, melting back in towards your mat. Stay here, any final resting pose. Hand to your heart and belly. Maybe butterflying your knees open. And just coming back to your breath. Notice your belly rise on your inhale. Belly falls on your exhale. Begin to wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Bring your awareness back into your breath. As you draw your knees in towards your chest, reach your arms long overhead. Rolling to your left or right side, using your bottom arm as a pillow, gently boxing out the top arm. Pressing into your top arm to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to your left knee. Twist them over your left shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Twist them over your right shoulder. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. I wish you a wonderful week ahead. Namaste. Thank you, ladies.